So I got my tape measure out. Oh yeah, perfect. Anyways, we're gonna get some numbers on these bad boys here. What should we at here? Yeah, 40 inches, baby. 40 inches tall by 32 wide. All right. We got this baby. They're all hooked up on irrigation, and they got their crystal electroforming. I'm sorry. They're what the fuck is this? Wow, I just had a brain fart. I cannot think of the name of these things. It'll come to me once my brain decides to increase the bandwidth. It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, here's the other one. This baby is at, I didn't get a height on that last one. This one's at 33 by 32. This one is, it's called Electroculture. That's what it was, with the copper and the quartz. It's fucking awesome. It's a really cool thing to look into. Topic, 31 inches. And then we got this baby who's living next to this baby, this clematis. I got her looking good this year. She smells amazing. Hummingbirds love her. Look how nice I trimmed her all up. She's doing good. Anyways, here's this one. She's at 34 by 31. Yep, irrigation's good, hooked up, but I do not have a copper antenna for this one. This baby. Oh, nice. That thing went out. That was annoying me. The heavens listened to me. They didn't like it either. And they agreed with me and they took it down. So here we got a 34 by 32. Now you see how it's got one leaf on it? And down here it's got 5. Anyways, this thing, and it's got all this crazy growth. This thing was grown indoor. Actually, it was from a root. It was dead. It was a little clone. It was down to nothing. And I just neglected it. It made one big taproot, and it was living off this water in this easy cloner for like 2 months without me touching it or anything. It didn't have any light. It didn't have shit. Actually, you know what? It had light. I take that back. Did it? I don't know. Anyways, I really neglected the plant. I'm sorry, plant. But you are a survivor. You are a true survivor. Because look, I saved 10 of them, I think. And anyways, what I was saying is they were indoors. So I had them under 24 hours of light nonstop. I just didn't have a timer. So I just said fuck it and gave them some light. Because I've done this before and I know something's better than nothing. So, anyways, they survived, and here we are. I planted them when they were... Actually, I brought them back to life over the winter. And I got them about a foot tall. And then I sat them outside in the spring when the weather acclimated and everything. And here we go. I got them doing great. But yeah, this one leaf growth is because it went from flower. You see, it started flowering. If you can see a bunch of signs of a little bit of crystals are forming and whatnot. But yeah, it was flowering, and then I had to take it from flower back to veg, so I stressed it out. So I went from 12 hours, actually I went from 24, I had it in the garage at 24, and then I brought it outside, so it was on the outdoor cycle. So it was at, whatever, I was getting 13, 14, 15, 16 hours of light, and the opposite darkness. And that darkness was enough to make it think it was dying. So it started shooting up pistils, looking for pollination. Kind of like a woman spreading her legs. She needs it. You got to get it to her because she's only got till about age 40 and then it's done. Same thing with the plant here. When it thinks it's going to go and it's dying based on low amounts of sunlight, mimicking winter when everything dies, it starts shooting out its pistils. Anyways, I totally switched it up on the plant. Well, actually, Mother Nature switched it up on the plant because it went from however many hours of sunlight and darkness 2-3 months ago to what it is now. So it's currently the 20th. Or is it the 19th? I think it's the 19th. Man, my brain is fried right now. I gotta go to sleep. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just doing this last minute bullshit. And I just felt froggy. I felt like filming a dumb video really quickly here. So where was I? I was talking about the time. So the plant went from full sunlight to outdoors where it was getting maybe 13 hours of sunlight and 11 hours of darkness. So it went from getting 24 full hours to now 11 hours of darkness. So it's a living thing. So it just started thinking, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to die. Oh, I gotta procreate. I gotta make seeds. I gotta do something. That's what it wants to do, is make seeds, make babies so that the lineage can move on. It's fucking cool. So it makes pistils. And the pistils are what the pollination, the pollen hits the pistil, which is, it's kind of like like a hair. A bunch of little hairs coming out of the plant. They're like tentacles. And when the pollen hits one of them, it turns into a seed. Like that one little part, it could be a dust particulate. Such a fine dust of pollen that your eyeballs can't even see it. And that's bird or bees or anything that's running around outside by a male plant, and it gets it on its phalanges and it touches the pistils, it'll instantly seed. Not instantly, over time it'll form a seed. Also the pollen can get caught in wind gusts. I forgot what the stats were, but I think if there's a plant within like 15 miles, I mean, I could be wrong, I probably am wrong, but there is a certain distance where if there's a male plant around a female plant, chances are very high that the female will get pollinated by the male. That's why everybody's taught to destroy your males unless you're trying to make seeds. And right now you could probably, I'm not in this to make money. My father's got MS. This is intended for his benefit, medicinal for my father. We're just experimenting. He's a young guy. He's 60 and he's about to completely lose his walking abilities. I've been trying to motivate him to get moving, but sometimes the mind and the body don't agree. They don't work out, and it takes time. It's up to his higher self and him and his team of light to figure it out. I've done my best. I've done what I could. I'm still trying. I'm having a heart, unconditional love, but at the end of the day, I also have to take care of my own self. But anyways, I'm enjoying doing this. I've been growing since I was probably 18, and I stopped doing it for a while because of fear. I just didn't want to go to prison because it was illegal, and then they legalized it, and all the fucking people who did it illegally behind the doors, they hit the jackpot. And a lot of other people who wanted money and whatever, investors, they jumped into the scene and they started growing, and they were excellent at marketing, but their product fucking sucked, and just the whole gang got fucked up. But meanwhile, the good, solid, old school growers, the guys who learned from the old school growers like myself, we still kept that knowledge. You can't take the knowledge. You can take all the bullshit. Shit, I've gone through so many different light systems and mediums and strains and clones and making my own seeds that I know how to do this. I can, unless they wipe my brain completely, I'll never forget how to grow. And I can grow anything. You should see this yard. This one's 37, 38 tall. My grandparents, my grandpa and his family, they were farmers from Michigan. So I think somewhere along the line, whatever's running the show, whatever's running my programming, has some strong affiliations with farming. Oh man, look at this. These babies are making some big old nice leaves. She's not really filling in too well over here, but she's doing well, despite being surrounded by 2 fucking trees. Doing pretty good. Her line's hooked up nicely. Wow, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But here's the other half. There's still a bunch of stuff that was nice and beautiful, and now I can't repeat it. But I'm just talking about this baby back here. She's doing very well. She's about 40 inches tall, 26. She's very loose, but she's doing good. She's not filled in much in the middle. Same with this lady. We're just chilling out back here. Yeah, you missed the last video. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I'm gonna have to splice this one in. Got a little bit of something going on right here. That's the other thing with growing outdoors. You gotta always check your leaves because you're always fighting pests and different shit trying to fuck with your plants because they're trying to live too. But overall, she's looking healthy. I've been giving them all sorts of cool stuff, like bat guano, and I'll get the list here. My brain's not working with me right now. Oh, and then there's these other little ones too I forgot about. This one's a runts, and this one's a ghost rider. We'll see what they are. They're from some fucking random place in the simulation. Hello, would you like to buy some clones? Beep, bop, boop, boop, boop. Sure. Just what I wanted. Thank you, simulation, for delivering it to me in a way that I never thought it would be delivered to me. Okay, love you guys.